explain later.
Where am I?
You are awake, just in time for the ritual. We'll have a use for you, so very soon. Don't try anything funny, or you'll end up like one of your friends. Perhaps I should check on him again. All that fresh blood, that must have drained by now.
Curses. Doesn't look like we won that fight. I need to get out of here before this bastard returns. Looks like my shackles are rusted to the core. Poor Locke. Your bad feeling was spot on this time. They didn't search him. Bad move. No offense, buddy, but you won't need all these things anymore. I hope I'm not alone, survivor. Got to arm myself and find the rest. The cages are unlocked, and blood trails are fresh. Looks like everyone was taken somewhere. Seems like I was the only one to be left in the dungeon. That's strange.
How did you get out? You are dead!
Burn. Bled to death. Such a foolish way to go. Looks like there is a trap. I have to take a look around unless I want to share his fate. Damn. I forgot about my leg. Hurts more and more. I need to find something to treat the wound before it festers. All these boxes will surely find something in them. Can use this to patch up my leg. That's better. At least I'll live. Time to move.
It's locked from the other side. From the other side.
Bah, a pyromantic treatise. Just like the good old times in the academy. Got to recall a spell or two.
Third of reaping. Our brothers toiled well today. I hope that the coming harvest will recompense us for our hard work as it did last year. Another few bountiful seasons and we shall be able to save enough gold to patch our shabby cloister. Patience and diligence are truly the greatest virtues. Fifth of reaping. This night, Brother Albert went down with a sudden fever. The heat from his body is so severe one can burn a hand on him. I have no idea how he managed to catch a cold like this. Perhaps he worked in the rain? I left a couple brothers by Albert's side and sent to Manshire for heal. Herbal poultices and earnest prayers should be more than enough to cure this ailment. Sixth of reaping. Since the last night, Brother Albert hasn't been able to recognize any of us. He keeps on babbling some nonsense, but no one can make sense of it. The healer spent an entire night by his side, tried all his potions. It was all for naught. Before he headed back home, we had to pay him regardless. If Albert doesn't get better soon by himself, it will be his funeral we'll have to pay for. 6th of reaping, evening. Brother Earth is sick as well. It's not a cold. Diary page. 10th of reaping. The miasma of this horrible disease now permeates the entire monastery. Half our brothers are delirious. Their bodies are riddled with scabs and boils, blood is seeping through their pores, and we can't do anything to ease their suffering. I declared a quarantine and ordered to lock everyone who showed signs of the disease in the catacombs. But I fear it's all in vain. The rest will go down sick in a couple days. The host give me strength to persevere and save our congregation. Down there. 14th of reaping. Today the entire neighborhood gathered around our monastery. The healer had brought the disease back to Manshire. Blood was leaking from their eyes. They were hopelessly sick. I prohibited anyone to go outside, then tried to break in. A few brothers lost their lives, but we managed to push them back from the gates. When the crazed crowd tried to burn us alive along with the building, I had to break the quarantine and bring even the healthy brothers into the catacombs. Truly out of the frying pan into the fire. 33 page. We are doomed. In these sinister depths, even time itself flowed differently. I've lost the count of days. When was the last time I left my cell? A couple hours ago? A day? A week? I may be the only one who's still alive. Every night I am haunted by visions. As the candlelight fades, shadowy figures step out from the darkness. Their wheedling whispers drive me crazy. The host is silent. The host is deaf to our praise. The host betrayed us. All I ask for is to be cured. Jeez. Bloody hell, what is happening here? Close call. What's in here?
The tremors are coming from upstairs. I bet everyone was taken there. I have to find my way up, whatever it takes.
Seventh of Bloom. With this paper we, Bars the Elder, and every denizen of Manshire pledge to pay a bounty of 1,000 crowns to every man, be it commoner, mercenary, or noble knight, who take on the task of descending into the Abbey of the Holy Revelation, cleanse it from the spirits or any other filth inhabiting it, and return back safe and sound with the proof of their deed no later than in 20 days starting from today. We hereby sign this. Poor bastard got himself killed. own fire. Stupid. I know. There's some alarming news from the capital. People say that King Edbert, blessed be his name, is gravely ill and has been fighting death for a week now. Perhaps it's just rumors spread by ill-wishers? It's no secret that His Majesty has many of them. Nevertheless, we shall pray the host for our monarch's swift recovery. Relate the rest of the brothers that we will need another service tonight. Abbot Vidian.
Verren! You are alive! Run while you can! No! Don't leave us here! Please! Make it stop! Ah, an uninvited guest. We were hoping to save you for last. But since you came here willingly...
So, you are the one behind all this madness. You'll pay for everything.
How arrogant! Look around you. It's over. Soon both the Stoneshard and your souls will serve the higher purpose. Still, the court appreciates your courage. You can serve us well. Put down your weapons, and perhaps we'll spare your life.
Not this time, abomination.
Well then, we show you mercy, and yet you reject our gifts. Let the ritual begin! Kaya North, no!
The host have mercy. What a foul beast.
That was close.
Verren! No!
No.
Well.
The host have
That's a hell of a trip.
Verren, I have many questions. Now is not the time. We have the Stoneshard. Let's get out of here. All my belongings. My entire fortune. I'm ruined. For the love of the host, Rinward, shut your mouth. Verren is dead. Locke is dead. So is Jorgen. And you cry over some old junk. And it's all because of you, Verren. Did you think our lads would chicken out? You could have at least told me. An easy job. Maybe some digging. You call a horde of cannibals an easy job?
Are you out of your mind? Do you think I was lying to you? Gwynel swore that the monastery had been deserted for decades.
So you're saying that your Gwynel set us up for certain death?
I don't know. I hope not. It's some kind of mistake.
This mistake cost half our men their lives.
I know. I have many questions too. And believe me, once we are done with the contract, Gwynel will answer each and every one of them.
No, Verren. This is where we part. The caravan is no more. Rinward, Aruz, and I are going back to Brynn.
After all these years, I've just saved your hides.
All you did was save us from the trap you'd let us into. We always used to know where and what our jobs were. But once you started rubbing elbows with Gwynel, there was no end to our misfortune. I want to know what Gwynel is hiding, why he needs stone shards, and what these damn stone shards are to begin with. And yet, we don't have the slightest idea about anything. Well, you only care about money. But there is no paying death off. I'm done.
You are free to go. But I am bound by the contract. I'll manage without you. Get lost. So here I am. The caravan is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the other half are deserters and traitors. The host be praised. At least I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devil knows what, I'd think thrice before getting into the whole mess. I'm too old for an adventure like this. Ah, if only I could have a good talk with Cornell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot. I need to get back to Brynn. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to? Is that so? Interesting. Anyway, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Brynn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses. We're in luck, though. While you were away, I had a talk with the village elder. We came to an agreement. We'll do a couple of tasks for them, and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the job. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with brigands or the undead. The elder will give you the details. You should go see him right away. No time to waste. Ah, I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do. You can also ask the innkeeper about local events. He is a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck.
And here we are. Welcome everyone to the new game I am playing. I, Damian von Solheim, have left Skyrim for a brief moment to show you another game I really like. This game's called Stoneshard. It's still in early access, but it's still quite enjoyable and pretty nice. A pretty nice game to play. As you can see, I led you on a little in the beginning when I were wearing my hood because I wanted to get you in the mood by Verren's backstory. And now I chose a certain character which I think I can, well, impersonate in a way, because I mean you didn't see it, but at the beginning you had could choose between 5 different characters, and there was also the option to customize a character, but that option is not yet implemented in the game. So we'll have to do with a pre-made character. But this pre-made character is pretty interesting. So his name is Velmir, and he is a Revenger. And he's from the far lands of Skadia. As you can see, Skadia is a distant northern country surrounded by many enemies. Skadians are rugged, reserved, and well known for their disdain towards all manner of hierarchy, preferring to settle their matters by public assemblies. Yes, so about the game. The game is a turn-based adventure RPG, and it's quite hard. I played it before a couple of times, but not very far. It's got some Dark Souls vibes to it, concerning the tone, the darker thematics, and also the hardcore aspect of it. But yeah, it is turn-based at all times. Like whenever I move, somebody else moves, and the time just goes on. There are some interesting mechanics to the game, so you have to take care of a lot of things like hunger, thirst, intoxication, pain, your morale and your sanity. You can also have like all your 6 body parts you have to treat individually if they get hurt. You have to bandage them, you have to splint them if they get broken. Yes, and as you can see, we've got some basic equipment with us. Some food, some coins, this nice little helmet over here, a spear, a hunting crossbow, and every character starts with different equipment, and some of this is even bound to their personal character. Like this is Velmir's embroidered kaftan, which obviously only he has, and then there's Velmir's ring. And rings are quite interesting in this game because even if they're not enchanted, they give like small bony, like in this case, control resistance, which means basically your ability to withstand any kind of mind fiddling. Pain resistance, which is very nice, because pain, when you get too much damage at once, there will be a pain status effect. And crit efficiency. It's very nice. So, and yeah, there are 5 basic attributes. There's strength. It's pretty self-explanatory, really. Like, strength increases weapon damage, crit efficiency, and armor damage. Agility increases dodge damage, hands efficiency, which means your basic ability with your hands, so to speak. Like, whenever hitting something or doing anything, like, also like picking locks, I think. And move resistance, which is basically any kind of status effect that will hinder your movement. Then perception increases your vision, which is shown later on the tiles you can see and like unravel. Bonus range, which is good for range distance fighting, of course. And crit chance as well. Vitality, max health, block power recovery, and control resistance. So block power recovery is basically the amount of time that needs to pass before you can attempt another block to block another attack. Yeah, and willpower, which increases magic power, pain resistance, and fortitude. Hello there. Oh, didn't see you there. Welcome, Jack Rowe and Squeaky Clean. How are you? Welcome. Didn't expect you so soon. So yeah, I was just explaining. What am I playing? This game is called Stoneshard. Still in early access, but a very enjoyable RPG, turn-based and very micromanagement heavy. You have to manage your hunger, your thirst, pain, immunity, all your different appendages. Looks cute. Well, yeah, it does look cute because of the pixel graphics, but it's pretty damn serious and quite dark at times. Like, I don't know, you probably didn't see the introduction I did, like the tutorial level. It was like an old monastery filled with corpses and a vampire cult. Go all stabby. Yes, I will. The spear will be my main weapon. I already decided that. And I will use this old helmet here for a reason, because we will equip ourselves accordingly to our character. And I just happen to have a very similar helmet here. Ah, there we go. Yes. This will serve me well in the battles ahead. Yes, so as you can see, the helmet quite similar, an old nasal helmet, truly immersed. Well, yes, this is what I aim for. How many helmets? Just 2 at the moment. The one you saw yesterday, the full mask helmet, and this one, this nasal helmet. I really like to increase my arsenal over time, but yeah, right now I have to be a little, save some money and stuff for other things. But this one will do for the moment, I'd say, if it fits correctly. Well, doesn't matter. Protects me, serves me well. I will also equip the crossbow in the other slot. So, here we are. And now I will have a little talk to Verren again. And not all of the dialogues are dubbed or voiced, so I'm basically just gonna read them. Yeah, so if you didn't follow, Verren is the one whose backstory we played in the tutorial, and he basically had a mission failed because he ran into some vampire blood cult and fight a giant vampire Acorn who basically found one of these Stoneshards, which nobody really knows what they're good for, but Verren was contracted to find one of these, and he did, but now he's basically crippled with his leg, so we have to get a carriage and some horses to get him to Brynn, to the capital city. And we are just basically a mercenary to fighting for our lives and for our outcome. So, any questions? I remember you mentioned some ring. I did. Thanks for reminding me. Should be right here. Yes, here you go. Don't lose it. It will come in handy once we get to Brynn. Come in handy how? It's too early for you to know. Just wear it for now or put it somewhere secure. Make sure not to lose it. Can't find another ring like this. Oh. Verren's ring. I'll just take this. So I would just ask you. Who is Cornell? Cornell is the one who gave him the contract to find the Stoneshard. I'm surprised you've never heard about him. He's a famous alchemist and a former court physician. You won't find a finer scholar to this side of the Eldorian Mountains. I even heard that King Edward used to trust him more than his first advisor. I never heard about any of it. Well, he invented an elixir that did wonders to oneself, and he made a fortune selling it. Then it turned out that this potion had side effects. Some were lucky to just die. Only His Majesty's patronage saved Gwynel's life, but he had to abandon his post as a court physician. Since then, he has been trying to figure out what went wrong with the formula. So how did you meet Gwynel? Reputation. It's all about reputation. I'm not one of those mercs who wander the world clearing out crypts and killing ghouls for peasants. I'm a relic seeker. Relics are a delicate matter. There isn't much use for brute force when searching for them, so I don't have many competitors. Why so pretentious, Seeker? No offense, that's how it is. There are more than enough bounty hunters. One gets killed, 3 more are ready to pick up his contract. You can't say the same about me. If someone is looking for antique relics, sooner or later they find themselves on my front steps. Cornell is no exception. So what did Cornell do next? This whole elixir business, it bruised his ego. After he moved to Brynn, he's been spending most of his time in the laboratory. A man of simple taste, that part about him I can appreciate. He lives in a tiny hovel, no hints of luxury. Some village merchants live better than Gwynel. But considering how much he pays for this contract, he still has money to spare. So how do you know Gwynel can be trusted? I have no reasons to believe he can't be trusted. It's not the first time I work with him. So what did Gwynel want from you? Books. What else could an alchemist want? I had to dig up a huge pile of scrolls and treatises for one of his experiments. Swallowed more dust that day than in my whole life. Though it's a pleasure to work with him. He's polite, knows what he wants, pays generously without delays, and doesn't hold back with advances. Perhaps that's what I like about him the most. We have been working together ever since. About the Stoneshard, what is that thing exactly? Honestly, I don't have the slightest idea. That's Cornell for you. He once tried to explain the gist of his theories, but it was no use. I'm no fool, but I couldn't understand half his words. I decided not to ask meaningless questions. Figured he was just some eccentric alchemist searching for an ingredient for yet another philosopher's stone. It's not like he could succeed. What's there to worry about? Now, of course, I regret it. I don't know what came over me that day. I should have listened, asked, thought it all through. How did you find the first Stoneshard? By accident. At the first time I was looking for some alchemy scrolls for Cornell. He was eager to have a look at it as soon as possible, so he decided to tag along. I don't usually allow this, but the place was safe and Cornell is pleasant to chat with, so I didn't object. The place was an antique Axonian archive. The room with the scroll in question was flooded with groundwater, but the scroll itself was intact. We were about to return to the surface when I noticed a collapsed passage. I have a sense for these things, you know. Had to swing a pickaxe for 4 hours, knee-deep in ice-cold water. But it was all worth it. The passage led us to another hall littered with stone pedestals. The Stoneshard was placed on one of them. And what about Cornell? Cornell, you should have seen the looks on his face. He paid me 10 times the sum we had agreed on, almost rode our horses to death on our way back. That's how much he wanted to return to the city. A couple of weeks later, I woke up to the sound of someone banging on my doors as if they were trying to break in. Turned out it was Cornell. Happy to inform that there's more than one Stoneshard, and the second one is hidden somewhere in the dungeons under the Abbey of the Holy Revelation. Did you notice anything strange about the Stoneshard? The Stoneshard seemed inert. I didn't feel any magic from it. In more than 30 years of hunting relics, I felt enough of them in my hands to learn a thing or two. 2/3 of them are junk. The only miraculous thing about them is how ridiculously high you can sell them for. The Stoneshard felt like one of those duds. Why do people want these relics then? Truth is a boring thing, and people like fancy tales. Sometimes a well-told legend can turn a chunk of rusty iron into a legendary weapon. But still, these Stoneshards... Yes, I understand it myself now. After everything I saw in that monastery, if I can be sure of anything, is that it contains magic. But I didn't feel traces of it back then. Something doesn't seem right. But I'll get to the bottom of it. We will. Any questions? So how did Cornell know the second Stoneshard was there? Now, he has an impressive library. After our discovery, he went through in it and found a mention of some stone of the Holy Revelation. The stone was thought to be a miraculous relic, which had been kept for centuries in a monastery close to Manshire. Judging by the description, it did look like the one we found. After an outbreak of the Crimson Plague, the abbey was abandoned, and the stone of the Holy Revelation disappeared in the catacombs along with the monks. Since then, locals believe the monastery to be haunted, knowing full well to steer away from it. Well, for good reason. And Cornell told you that the monastery was empty, right? He did. I'm not one to do anything without gathering information first, but I trusted Cornell, so the preparations were on him. I'm not the only mercenary in his service. He has a bunch of other people working for him, gathering rumors, searching for leads. My part is rather small. Find the thing and bring it to him. That time, as always, Cornell relayed me their reports. It sounded like a job for a day or two, so I gathered my men and went straight to the abbey. What happened next? You already know. So you think the scouts are to blame? Certainly. Why would Cornell lie to me? I can't say the same about his men, though. I'm sure they simply did a sloppy job. Mercenaries nowadays are no match to the ones I used to know when I was young. But now mercs aren't worth a damn. Reputation, honor, it's just empty words to them. They only care about coin. Yep, those were the days. Back then mercenaries were decent and knights noble. No need for sarcasm, I'm not talking about you. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't even step inside the abbey. Had a quick glance, all clear, time to claim the reward. Blunderers. Sounds like a murky business. Wouldn't say it better myself. Cornell is hiding something, but only about the Stoneshards. The ambush wasn't his fault. He doesn't have any reason to send me to certain death. Without me, he will never find anything. He understands it perfectly. If you have a specific artifact in mind, you either come to Verren or you can forget that it has ever existed. Period. Murky business. Murky indeed. Farewell. Yes, I just wanted to get some backstory in from Verren because it's really interesting, because he basically doesn't know anything about these damn Stoneshards, which the game is named after. And yes, I'm gonna leave the tavern now. Yeah. So, welcome to the village of Osbrook. So we've got a little map here, and every map is segmented into these little quadrants or quarters. And yeah, whenever we visit a tile, we see like the 8 adjacent tiles, and there are roads, and the map always is procedurally generated, or basically randomly generated. So whenever you start a game, the map will always have a different layout, slightly different. Like there are certain points of interest in dungeons which will be more or less the same, but they're all at random locations at some point. And well, what we basically do is we talk to some people and gather quests, money, and fame.
Good day, young man, or fine lady, but can't tell from here.
Do you have any work for me?
Listen, I have a chest. Do you think I like what my life has come to? No, I despise it. I lost everything just because of His Highness' whim. It's haunting me so can't put into words this swivel. I need something stronger to forget. You help a lonely, feeble veteran of 3 war campaigns. Brandy, a bottle, a cup, a sip. Bring it to me, alright?
Deal.
Pleased to meet you. Let's drink to that.
Well, until next time. So yeah, a rather simple quest. Find a bottle of brandy, but yeah, it's not that easy, because you could just buy it from a vendor, but the brandy is quite expensive, and I think what he gives in return is not an equal worth, but I think it's better to find the brandy in the wilderness, which there is a chance in dungeons. And who are you, good sir? His name's Bran.
Oh, excuse me. I don't remember seeing you around here. A mercenary, I suppose? Take a look at what I'm selling. If you ever decide to venture out for a hunt, this stuff might come in handy.
Who are you?
No one special, just a humble poacher. The times are just right for this kind of trade. Half the local lords are hanging from the trees, while the rest are too occupied with other affairs to look after the land. Well, all other things being equal, I'd rather hunt on a dead man's land. At first, I too wanted to start mercenarying. After all, got enough experience under my belt, but then it's just not worth it. Can't earn all the money in the world, and I personally don't need that much. A sturdy bow and sharp knife is all it takes, and the rest will work itself out. That's my take on it anyway.
Understood.
What else are you interested in?
How long are you staying here?
A couple of days or so. I only come here to rest and sell off things I don't need. Back in the day, I used to spend weeks on end stalking the woods. Got to be always aware, always cautious. The pressure is getting too tiresome recently. Must be getting old. So if you don't find me here, try searching in Manshire. I often visit there as well. Understood. Like to have a look at your wares. So what do we have here? A bad roll, very useful, because in this game you can only save if you sleep, and you can't just sleep anywhere in the wilderness. So you just have to find a place in the wilderness with like a camp or anything, and get rid of all the bandits lurking around, or you have to get to the next inn and pay to sleep there. So this is actually quite useful, but also very expensive, like 250 coins. That's quite expensive, and I also already only have 350 crowns, so just equip Verren's ring. Well, yeah, some pelt. Usually no use in buying them, just useful for selling them. A throwing net, quite interesting. Can immobilize enemies with it. Especially good for hunting dangerous animals and then using your ranged weapons. Caltrops. Yeah, you can also strew these around and hope your enemies are stepping on them and then they're like confused or immobilized. Quite useful. Some meat morsels, yeah. Can also get these. And some horns. Saiga horns. Well, yeah, these are mostly trophies, so no real need to buy them anyways. So this is Bran, the hunter. I'll just have a look around town and gather some quests, and then I will head out into the wilderness. The blacksmith, I suppose. J-Bar. Well then, tell me what you need. Do you have any work for me? Here's the deal. Odar ordered me to forge a bunch of new swords for our guards. However, I can't bring myself to waste good iron on them. They don't even dare to step outside the village. What the hell do they need good swords for? So that's what I've had in mind. Bring me some old junk swords. I'll fix them up and put them into use. Cleavers, falchions, and other crude, simple blades will work the best. 3 of them should be enough. I'll pay you much more for that crap than you usually get. Well, deal. So what kind of goods are you looking for? Goods? Pretty much anything. Food, booze, gold. It's only reasonable to have some supplies these days. I'll also purchase quality materials if you have any. What about weapons and armor? I don't mind selling some trophies. I can imagine what kind of trophies you may have. Just some broken junk. I'll buy it off your hands, but only for cheap. Can find heaps of that stuff in every ditch. There isn't much use for broken equipment. It's not worth fixing, and there aren't many people around willing to buy. Even if I meld it, it still barely covers the effort. The magistrate wants things new and shiny, and we rarely have mercenaries like you in our parts. Still, if you find an item in good condition, bring it here. I'll have a look. I need to ask you something else. I'd like to have a look at your wares. Oh, a bear trap, a claw trap. Very good for hunting bears, indeed. Like wild animals in this game, like they're dangerous. I would say as dangerous as like real bears or wolves would be. So it's quite good if you want to go hunting for bears. I think these are like mandatory. Fought bears before a couple of times. Didn't end well for me. Can tell you that. A golden duck. Oh, that's a nice weapon. A man catcher. Oh, a militia pole axe. Yes, yes. A hunting spear and a Watchman Halberd. Good weapons, but too expensive. Oh yeah, just remember I have 2 skill points I have to invest. Because, yeah, aside from the attributes, there's also the skills. Like, not all skills are implemented yet, but there's also already quite the range of different skills. Different weapon types, 2-handed, 1-handed, ranged weapons, shields, staffs. And some basic skills, dual wielding, survival, combat mastery, athletics. And only 2 sorceries at the point, but the other ones sound pretty interesting, like electromancy, venomancy, cryomancy, astromancy, chronomancy, psimancy, and arcanistics. Like if that stuff gets implemented, that would be real interesting. But for now, I will do with spears. Spears are nice because they can immobilize your enemies quite well. So yeah, these are like interconnected trees of skills, and as you can see, you see which prerequisites there are, like what's it called, prerequisites, requires. Well, yeah, but the skill required to unlock this one. Some are passives, and they're like almost always active, and some are active, so you have to like use them from your skill bar. And you also have to like meet certain attribute stats to learn these things, and you have to find books, treatises, to learn the stronger skills. And yeah, they're like some, like spears does have a very ranged, very limited kind of skill set, but then like ranged weapons have a lot, two-handed weapons, mazes, and every character has an access to different skills at the beginning, but basically every character can learn every skill if they find the right books. And the attributes is the same, like every class starts with some attributes higher than the others. So for Velmir, it's strength, agility, and perception. So this is pretty good because he's like quite versatile. You can use him as a melee fighter or also as a ranged character. And we will use him primarily as a melee character with spears, but we might spend a few points in ranged if we are done with investing into spears. And here you can also see which stats we need in order to learn the higher skills. So for example, for pikeman stance, we need more points in strength, agility, and vitality. And or, right? Read the corresponding treatises to unlock this ability, or invest at least 4 more points into the following attributes. Ah yeah, so it's not each, but we have to invest 4 points in whatever ratio, strength, agility, and vitality. This is quite good because in the earlier versions of the game, these little info texts weren't there, so you weren't quite sure where to invest your attribute points, and this gives you a good idea what kind of attribute points you will need to increase in order to learn new skills. Like this one, the wounding spearhead needs 9 more points in strength, agility, and perception, or the treaties. But this one's pretty strong. Alright, so I think I will learn 1 active and 1 passive ability. So, as active we have Nail Down. Delivers a strike to the legs with a plus 11% crit chance. If the target is adjacent, the strike gains plus 22% damage and plus 62% knockback chance. This is good, because then we can keep enemies at bay. If the target is a tile away, which you can do with this, the strike gains plus 28% body part damage and plus 72% immobilization chance. Which is also pretty good to like keep your enemies at a distance. Like these are pretty nice because the skills are really versatile. Like this, if the enemy is right next to me and I stab him with the nail down, he's basically getting more damage and also a high chance of getting knocked back a tile. And if he already is a tile away from me and I use nail down, the body part, so like as you can see here, head, torso, right hand, left hand, whatever, will get an additional damage bonus and a very high chance to immobilize him, so he will just stay in there, which is actually pretty useful. Impaling lunge, that's also good. Delivers a strike in a 2-tile line with plus 22% body damage, plus 11% armor penetration, and plus 28 bleed chance. If the affected target is immobilized, which Nail Down does, delivers a strike with minus 33% damage, minus 100% immobilization chance, and other bonuses being reduced by half, but refreshes the skill's cooldown. Oh, I see. So damage and immobilization is reduced, but the cooldown is bigger. Alright. And then we've got passives, no retreat. Remaining on the same tile grants minus 5% cooldowns duration, plus 7.5% block chance, and plus 3.5 crit chances for 4 turns. Moving to a different tile resets the bonus. So this passive rewards us for being immobile and basically standing our ground. And then there's precise hits. Attacks against immobilized targets, which again nail down can provide, gain minus 5% fumble chance, plus 10% body part damage, and plus 5% crit chance. So, Impaling Lunge is a good mobility thing, but I think nail down will actually suit us more, because with this we can keep our enemies away from us. And since we chose this, I think precise hits would be good, because if our enemies are immobilized, we have a higher chance on hitting them, increased body part damage, and increased crit chance, which already stacks with the crit chance from nail down. So I will use precise hits. Alright. So, with this little theory explanation, we will go on. But I think it's good to understand the mechanics behind the game. Because, like, in a real combat, it's just like we're trading blows, and there's like some text around down here which states what happens and how much damage happens. But I think it will be good to understand what's happening behind the scenes. Hello, friend. Jerk. Hello, hello. Are you one of those mercs the entire village has been bustling about all day? Good to have you here. Maybe you'll bring some order at last. Waiting for Oda to do something about this is a waste of time. Doesn't the village have guards to maintain said order? Who do you call guards? It's either Jesus or yesterday youngsters who had weapons handed to them. Now they are to serve and protect, so to speak. Each of them is still wet behind the ears, or even worse, is way too long in the tooth. I'm telling you, they'll all be slaughtered come the real fight, something that Oda doesn't care about. We used to have more than enough lads in Osbrook. Now they're either dead in the ground or serve under someone else's banner. We barely have any able-bodied men left in the village. Right now it's just me, the smith, and a couple more lads. Need something? Here's not a... Oh yeah. I see you're not fond of the elder. Why would I be fond of that tyrant? Why do you think he even became an elder? Just to sit in his attic, never take a step outside, not a care in the world. He spends his entire day at the desk, scribbling who knows what. Just imagine working out there, be it heat or rain, while he's scrawling his doodles. Make himself look important, all puffed up like a toad. And he eats and drinks for free man. So I've been telling folks to open their eyes to what kind of elder he is. A mooch who lives at our expenses. Wouldn't be too bad if he were one of us, a local, but no, he's an outsider, a stranger. Oda isn't a local? Where is he from? Hell if I know. He doesn't speak much about it, that bastard. He has a northern accent, so he might be from Eders. It seems like he has friends in the magistrate, and that's how he got himself a cozy spot as an elder. Now he lives off us, and there's no getting rid of him without angering his patrons. Not to mention how vindictive he is. The moment something doesn't go his way, he make one's life a living hell. We used to have this lad, Dwar was his name. Thought it was a good idea to talk back to Oda. Well, guess where he's now. But I never told you this deal. So I have to suck up to Oda unless I want to be the next one to be dealt with. And I still want to live. You should stay away from him as well if you know what's good for you. I'm sure he puts half the rewards into his own pocket, only paying you mercs, the host willing a half of what you are owed. What happened to Dwar? What, Dwar? I'm telling you, you didn't hear anything from me. Must be imagining things. Interesting. What kind of goods are you looking for? Can't you figure out on your own what a carpenter needs? Timber, of course. I'll also take wooden weaponry and the like, but only at a low price. Not much use for it other than its kindling. Understood. Heard anything interesting? Don't even try convincing me to craft your custom item. Why do mercenaries think that I have nothing better to do than cater to your whims? I'm not just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I have orders from the local lords. The war will break out again soon, and we need to equip both our armies and guards. I simply don't have the luxury, you know. I'll gladly sell your surplus items if I end up with any, but that's it. Well, show me your wares then. Some good crossbows, some shields. Oh yeah, there's also different ammunition for different purposes. So standard, for example, are leaf-shaped arrows and bolts. They're like the basic ammunition. Then there's broadhead arrows. They do lots more damage, weapon damage and body part damage, but since they're heavier, they have lower range, lower accuracy, and less armor penetration. So these are basically good for big game, like bears. Very good. And then they're like bodkin arrows, which are very tiny and sharp. So they do less damage, but have increased range, increased accuracy, and are armor penetrating. Which is pretty good, of course, for heavy armored enemies. But yeah, he does not have anything I need at the moment. So we'll just leave him. Gonna visit the tailor. He's an arrogant one. His name is Hald. And who the hell are you? Ugh, another mercenary. Well, isn't this a surprise? Anyway, I hope you'll manage to survive a bit longer than our last hero. How many patches do you people need, huh? You have any work for me? What do you think you can even help me with, kid? Although, yes, I may have a task for you. Have you ever hunted for a bear? Eh? I'm asking because I need a bear pelt. That damn oaf visiting our village decided that his cloak has to be lined exclusively with bear fur. What are we even supposed to do? We are small people. When ordered, we bow and promise to do as we're told. Do it how? No, that's an entirely different matter. I'll pay through the nose for that pelt. I'm also eager to see how you manage. Maybe you aren't that bad after all. So, what do you say? Well, deal. And what happened to the last mercenary? Do I look like a person who cares about some cutthroats? Go ask Oda. He's the one who deals with your kind. All I know is that every other month yet another armed bloke barges into Osbrook. He spends a day or two parading around the village, rattles his armor, chases chickens, and pockets everything that isn't nailed down. Then, perhaps, he feels some pangs of consciousness and decides to pick up a contract. A couple days pass, and our brave guards have to scrape his guts from the branches just outside the village. Oh, our guards sure enjoy it. They do it masterfully. Do it much better than, say, their job, so that we wouldn't have to hire some rabble. I'm not some rebel. I have more than enough experience. Of course you do. I believe you. All of you have heaps of experience. Too bad you arrived here so late. If you came to Osbrook last month, you would be the 100th veteran mercenary in our village. Don't you get tired of the sound of your own voice? Live to my age first before opening your mouth. Once you are 60, then we'll talk. You all see. I'll outlive each and every one of you. I'll dance on your graves yet. Well, what a charming person he is. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, just show me what you've got. Maybe there's something interesting I can use. Oh yeah, I don't have any armor for my hands. So maybe I buy something cheap. Well, the leather braces would be good, but kind of expensive. So I think I'll just take the leather gloves. For 50, that's a good price. Gotta protect the hands when you wield a spear. These are Town's shoes. They're a little better than my shoes, but I don't think I will need them. Not yet, at least. Alright, thank you, Holt. So I will have one last chatter with the alchemist, and then we're off into the wilderness. There he is. Frit, I know my herbs. Everyone will tell you that. Do you have any work for me? Well, my back is killing me. If I don't do anything about it now, in a couple days I won't even be able to get up from bed. And I still have work to do. Ah, come on, help an old man out. Go to the forest and pick some fresh herbs. The dried stuff I have here won't do. So here's what I need for the ointment. A tuft of spearmint, a tuft of thyme, a tuft of fleawort, and a couple leaves of agrimony. Got it? If you bring it all to me, I'll share some of my supplies with you. Deal. Did you try applying fleawort? What are you selling anyway? Oh yeah, this system is quite interesting as well, because they're like different herbs and what do you call it? Well, plants basically. Any kind of plants and herbs, and on their own they have like these little effects. For example, what he was called, what is one? Mintwort gives you lots of thirst, but will increase your sanity change, your morale, and your psionic resistance. So it's basically like a sedative. There will be an alchemy system someday in the future where you can mix and match whatever you want, but at the moment you have to rely on the alchemists and stuff. Yeah, here you can have like this herbal extract, which will increase your intoxication, but increases your pain resistance, your pain change, and your healing efficiency. So this is pretty nice to apply before healing serious wounds. And then there's some real nice medieval things like leeches. So you put on these leeches, and they basically cure you from intoxication, because they will suck out all the bad stuff out of your blood. Has some downsides, like your morale is decreasing, but it's alright. And I think I will buy some healing salves. Like these are like little ointments you can put on your wounds. And as you can see, the little squares show how many times you can use these. Same here with the lockpicks. The splint can only be used once. I think I will take some bandages with me in case I'm bleeding. The rest of the herbs we can find in the wilderness. But since I know this game just a little and I know how hard it is, I will take more salves with me. Alright, so we got all our quests. And now I will just explore the wilderness a little. Or maybe, wait, before we do that. As I was telling you, there is the saving option, but only if you sleep. And I will just hire, or I will rent a room for a week, so I can sleep whenever I want. And then I will just make a little save, because I am kind of sure that I might die rather quickly if I'm not cautious. And yes. So, is there a bed I can rent? Yeah, 90 crowns for a week. Take that. Thank you, Cora. And then I will go down up here. And then this is my room, and I can store stuff I don't need here in the chest. And if I just go here to sleep, I will just sleep for an hour. So the game will save. And sleeping also gives you a vigor, which is a short-lived buff. Energy restoration, energy and experience gain is increased, and the little number is the number of turns that it will be active. Excuse me. Alright, so I think we're all prepared now to head into the wilderness. I think I will sell the hood I have as starting equipment, because it just takes up too much space in my inventory. Oh, he's not here. There's usually a merchant there. So I think there might be a quest where I have to save him. Lovely. So I will not take the quests from the councilman, from the elder, because these quests are usually time capped, so I have to do them in like 3 days or so. And I just want to take a little time to explore the surrounding area, maybe have a level up, gather some coins, maybe some better equipment, and then I will take on some of his contracts. Because the contracts are also always sending you into some kind of dungeon, and you can't leave the dungeon without the dungeon basically collapsing. So you have to do a dungeon in one go, and that's why you have to be pretty prepared. So as you can see, there's always herbs around. not everything is useful. Like this one has a 25% chance to cause battle rage. The chance increases up to 100% depending on intoxication. Yeah, you can do that. You can get high on herbs. Never did that before because I've never had such a desperate situation, but it might be useful at some point in the game. So yeah. What I want to do now is to gather the herbs for the alchemist, because it's quite easy to obtain them. Ah yeah, and then you can always like harvest these little berry bushes in order to get some food, because as you can see, hunger and thirst are increasing with every step. And I cannot satiate myself by just eating berries, but I can fight the worst hunger by eating them. So here you have a quest journal. So gather herbs. We need agrimony, fleawort, thyme, and spearmint. As you can see, I'm like exploring the fog of war, if you want to call it that. And yeah, there might be, here in the plains, they're usually not dangerous animals. Like wolves and bears are mostly found in the woods. But there could be bandits around. Like there's lots of bandits. And they're usually not that much of a challenge. But they can be difficult when they're surrounding you and swarming you. Just let me look of the map. So I will explore these plains for now to find some of the herbs, but I think like agrimony or stuff should be around here. And I will then go into the woods, but the woods are always dangerous. Keep that in mind. Like these plains are pretty safe. Some bandits here and there, but the woods, that's a different story. Bogbean, nettle, nah. I will take some more of the herbs because I can sell them to the alchemist for a coin or two. Nothing special, but in the beginning every coin counts. Yeah, and as you can see, there's like always the border of the quadrant. Like, and you can see here, these are like the borders of one tile on the map, and I have to click on one of the arrows to proceed to the next tile. But enemies can follow you across the border of the tile, so it's not a safe spot to, just go in and get rid of enemies. Especially wolves, they are hunting you down, man. Oh, mintwort, I think I need that. Was it mintwort? No, but I take it anyway. Burdock. Just a stick. Agrimony, that's what we're looking for. So we got agrimony and fleawort. Agrimony and fleawort. I think thyme and spearmint, at least thyme should be found in the forest, so I will go up and scavenge the forests a little. But I have to be a little more careful now, because if I encounter wolves, I will run. Like, no, I'm not even kidding. Like, you think of wolves in other fantasy RPGs like as basic enemies, but here they are killers. They will fuck you up if you're not prepared. So just excuse my little tiptoeing around. And as you can see, there's also like a line of sight, so a tree is basically blocking my line of sight, so there could be enemies hiding here in the little shadowy parts. And this makes forests really hard to use ranged weapons also. But you can live off hunting if you are like the Watchman character. Like, he has a bow and is quite proficient with ranged weapons at the beginning. But me, not so much. Acorn, sticks, nothing I'm looking for. I think I heard wolves. Shit. There are wolves around. I heard them. Okay, now I have to be very careful. If I see like a little question mark toppling around the forest, I have to go in the opposite direction, because if there are wolves around, they will fuck me up. They will fuck me up badly. They shouldn't stay too close to the roads, but even that's not guaranteed. Oh, is there a shrine? That's a shrine. Please tell me they're not close to the shrine. Oh, I've received a blessing. Yes, these little shrines are very... they're very nice to find, and they're also randomly generated, so I never know where shrine is unless I can see it here on the map. So, oh yeah, here the map tells me features road and roadside altar. So I can also make my own icons if I find something or if I leave something. So I can really like make the map my own. Just put little tokens everywhere to know my way. Excuse me, to navigate myself. So, but now I'm still a little concerned for the wolves I heard earlier. And I didn't find any time yet. It's getting dark. So I will explore the forests a little longer, but as soon as it gets too dark, I need to go home, because you don't want to be in the dark. You see nothing. Oh, and there's a goddamn bear. Oh, Jesus. Man, I didn't expect the bear to come in here, and he's just chilling there outside in the plains. Jesus. I better run. I don't know if he's following me. He didn't seem to alert it or anything, but jeez, I almost shite in my armor. I mean, wolves are bad. A pack of wolves, that's bad. One bear, it's over. Like, these beasts are killing machines. No, there's no... Oh, did I make this sound? Nope. Alright. Now I'm getting nervous. The good thing is, bears are quite territorial, so there shouldn't be any bears around in like a few kilometers. But even then, that's not a guarantee. And still, there are wolves. God dang it! It's getting dark. Yeah, I will not stray too far from Osbrook, so I can find my way back home safely. I'll gather some mushrooms, because I will need to eat once I come back, even though I eat some berries. But as I told you, I cannot just live from berries. I can for now, but... So we're looking for thyme and spearmint. I think spearmint is also found in the plains, but I think thyme is in the woods. Blueberries. Morals. Nah, it's getting too dark. I will already head back to Osbrook and search the area on my way back for more herbs. Some mushrooms. Little rhubarb. Yeah, we'll just take some additional herbs with me so I can make a little coin on the side, so that this whole trip was not totally in vain. Some blueberries. Did I hear wolves? I hope not. Yeah, we'll just go this way. No time. No time. Well, I probably have to go into like there's a different kind of forest. Like this one is basically let's call it the new forest, but there's like old forest or maybe primordial forest or something. And I think the chances are pretty high that there's some time there. But for now, we will head back to Osbrook and sleep through the night. There's the shithouse. The stables. And we'll just go into the inn. And I'm gonna roast some of my mushrooms. So now I've got some cooked mushrooms or roasted penny buns to sate my hunger. Yeah, if you eat too much, you get satiety. So this is like this little pig icon, and it will decrease your dodge chance because you're too fucking full to evade any attacks. But it also increases your health restoration. So, like, there's always benefits and drawbacks to basically everything you do. Yeah. Just go in there. Just sleeping. Alright. Yeah. Shouldn't sleep too much. We need to use the next day. Yeah, let's sleep to 8. So, we're awake. Excuse me, I just have to go for a sip of water. Cheers. Oop. Yes. This is good. Good stuff. Alright, so we got new vigor. Let's let this cunt through. So, now I hope I can show you some action. I mean, until now was pretty calm. Even though we run into the goddamn bear. Oh, look, it's misty. Pretty. I will just go to the well and drink a little and also fill my water skin. Then I'm gonna visit Frid. Hello, Frid. No, I don't have the herbs now, but got some other stuff for you. Oh, excuse me. So, I need the agrimony and I need the flea word. But anything else? Everything else I can sell to him. Well, at least I'm getting a few coins from this. It's not much, but it'll do. Thank you, friend. So, yeah. I think I will look through the plains a little more for the spearmint and thyme. Gather some more herbs on the way. Spearmint, exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. There is spearmint. So now it's just the thyme missing. Oh, what's this? A snake? Yeah. But they are not... Like, this is kind of realistic because these snakes are not like these typical fantasy monsters. They're just like snakes and they're afraid of you. Obviously. I would be afraid of me if I would see myself with this helmet and this spear. Oh! There's a bandit. I would just change to the crossbow, load it, and try to land a few hits. Ah, nice. Well, I am not really proficient with the crossbow with this character, but he hits pretty nicely. Wow. And now I'm going to change to the spear. And I will use my nail down technique. And I just killed him. That was very easy. I'm used to getting more hits when I'm surrounded by these, but it was just one. So... Oh, but there's more. Nope. That didn't hit. So yes, you can see I always have to spend a turn to reload the crossbow. If I would use a bow, I could just fire and fire on and on. Yeah, but with the crossbow, I also already have to... I always have to reload. That didn't work too well. Nail down. So what is he? The thug can't move now. So I could try to get some distance between him and me. But I think since he's a really easy opponent, I would just go stabby. Yep, there we go. Oh, a copper ring, a peasant's flail, and some of my bolts. I think this was just these two. Well, that went surprisingly well. It's not always like that, I assure you. Usually I'm just getting ganged up by these fools, and I mean, especially in the beginning, I'm quite vulnerable. You have to like really think tactically in the beginning. I don't know how it's later on, but yeah. These brigand bandits are a little easier to deal with, even though there are bigger versions of them, like big bald brutes with clubs who will crush your skull if you're not careful. Yeah, but this little battle cleaver is one of the 3 weapons we need for the blacksmith, so we will keep it. Wormwood. Yeah, and as you can see, we took no damage whatsoever. And we've earned 52 experience points from 500. Which is good. It takes a while for a level up, but in this game, every level up really feels like an improvement. Like, it's not like in other games where you have to like 5 or 10 levels before you really feel the difference in battle prowess, but here, 1 level makes lots of differences. Well, maybe the time was not in the woods and in the plains here. No, I think I will go north to the woods and have a look if there's any more troublemakers I can deal with, raising my experience. Am I hungry? Kind of. Let me just eat some berries. And some of my mushrooms. So, yes, these are, there should be a road up ahead. And we will just follow this road to the north and into the woods, and hopefully we will just encounter some meager bandits and not some hungry wolves or bears, which is both bad in itself. I mean, a single wolf could be possible. I mean, whoa! I thought you were wolves. These are just deer. Tears. I mean, I could try hunting them with my crossbow, but I think I won't have much success doing that. yeah, I think I will just waste my bolts by doing that. But I will load my... I keep my crossbow loaded. Yeah, so for deer, like, if you really want to go hunting, I think you need a bow. Because the reload time of the crossbow makes it a little harder to catch these evasive, elusive little animals. And probably the right arrows, like bodkin arrows. Or maybe broadhead. Or maybe normal ones. It's really up to you. Like, I mean, the bodkin arrows have like increased accuracy and range, which is good because shooting something in these woods is not easy. Hunting is not easy. This game teaches you that. Hunting is not easy. At least if you don't have a shotgun or anything. Which we don't. Penny buns, sticks and bones. Won't break my bones. But I gotta say, I like exploring these woods. It's kind of relaxing. Until any kind of bandit or wolf appears. Where does this road lead? There. Oh, what do we have here? A cart. A broken down cart. Ooh, silver cutlery. Just my day. And a few crowns. Lucky me. And a rope. Yeah, I think there's no use in that. No real use for it, but we will take it with us anyway. A broke down cart. That's interesting. Yeah, but still we're looking for the time. For the time of our lives. I gotta say, this is like probably, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like the real experience if you would go through a forest in real life. Like, it's so repetitive. Like, you don't know which tree is another from, you don't know which tree you passed a few seconds ago and everything looks the same. But in that, I think the game is quite realistic. It feels like I'm walking through a forest, and even by searching for some herbs, I really have to look closely. And I like the background music. Mint word. My inventory is getting a little clustered. So, come on, guys. There gotta be some time around here. Can't be so hard to find some time, right? Or maybe I'm just stupid and time is also growing in the plains. And I'm dead wrong walking around here. But I'm pretty sure I found some time in some other game I played, of Stoneshard I played before, where I found it in the forest. Might have been a coincidence, but well, since we are already here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some bandits either. You know, just gathering some experience. But fuck me, there's no time around. Yeah, I don't want to stray too far away from the village. I mean, things are getting more and more dangerous the farther you stray away, so let's keep a good distance and go not too far away from Osbrook. I wish I could go southeast, but the bear's waiting southeast for me, so I really don't want to go there. I'm scared, man. Really scared. Excuse me, my mouth hurts a little. My jaw is a little tense. That's better. Flea word. I don't want flea word. Word. I want time, man. Come on, toss a brother some time. Oh! There's trouble. Get the crossbow. There we got him, some thug. Take this. And this. God damn it, I got really cocky with the first one. Like, the first one was good rolls. This one is not good rolls. Ah, there you go. He just used a splint, the cheeky bastard. You will not get away. Ah, you surrender? No way. You will not get away. Come back. Come back here, bastard. There's another one, so maybe... Come on, don't run away. I'll get you. There you go. That was nice. One down. And another one down. Nice. Easy. Easy fight. What do we have here? Some flatbread, some roasted meat. I'm just gonna gather all my bolts. Yeah, sometimes the bolts break. Even though I can catch or can pick up most of them, but usually they break quite easily. There you go. You chose the wrong man to fight today, thug. No, you don't. Come back here and fight me. Come on, fight me. Jeez. I think that bolt hit a little too accurate. Jesus. I didn't expect that. Excuse me, I will just gather some of the equipment these thugs left. I think I will eat some of the flatbread. And then I will have a little drinky drink. Then I take some of the peasant flails with me. Yeah, the flails bring more money than all the herbs, so I will make room for the peasant flails. There we go. So what? It's another one. How many of you are there? Well, take this. Man, they're hiding everywhere. Oh, but this is another battle cleaver. This is good, because this is already 2 or 3 swords for the blacksmith. Excuse me while I make some room for a little more loot. Gotta take some of my bolts with me. Oh yeah, already 152 from 500. That's good. That's very good. But still, there's no time to be found. What do I do? I guess I will go back south and hopefully, or maybe on the way back south, I will find some time. I mean, this is one of these days, right? You just want to go looking in the forest for some time, having a little stroll around, and there's just some fucking bandits, like, harassing you. And you protect yourself by shooting them with bolts and impaling them on your spear, right? This is how this goes, isn't it? Well, just a normal day in the life of a mercenary, right? Am I right? Really, all I wanted was my time. And they stood between me and my time, so had to deal with it. Yeah, I think I will just go to the river. Maybe the time is near the river. That would be a dream come true. Come on, guys, just want to find some time. It's already getting dark. Okay, in the next tile, there's some plates. So maybe, just maybe, if I go to the spot where the plane moves over into the forest, there might be some time. There might be just some time. Come on. Agrimony, this is new. God, I hope I make it back in time before sun goes down completely. Rhubarb, wormwood, mintwort, burdock. Oh, leeches. There are leeches in the water. Oh yeah, that's another new mechanic they put in. Like, I could go into the shallow water, but as soon as I go into the deep water, I will drown if I'm not leaving my heavy metal armor behind. So yeah, you have to go full on naked to get through the river, which is quite realistic, really. Alright, I think we didn't find any time this time. Time. Heh. We will just head back to Osbrook. Because it's getting really dark right now. And this is trouble. I hope the bear's not around here. I think this was the tile when I encountered the bear. Or at least it's close to the bear. Ooh. The river again. Damn it, boys, it's getting dark in here. This is not good. Oh. There's a hedgehog. Penny buns. Man, we need to get home. Things will be getting really ugly if it's getting dark. I mean, it's like not as like there's anything changing, like there's not some werewolves or anything. I think there is a bear nearby. And I will just leave it here. Gosh. I think I just shat myself. And there's a wolf. Wow. Host have mercy. I just want to go home in one piece. Thank you. Maybe find some time if that's not too much to ask for. Man. I think we're back in Osbrook, aren't we? The music changes. Yes, here we are. So I will just have a little look around Osbrook, because, as I remember correctly, there might be some time around Osbrook. Just maybe. There's no guarantee. But I think I was in a similar situation where I was looking for time desperately, and then I found a tuft of time somewhere in the outskirts here in Osbrook. which was frustrating and uplifting at the same time. I might have a look at the mill, at the wheat fields and the mill. There might be some time. And if it's not there, we will have a little sleepy sleep and... Well, yeah, I will probably still look for time, but at the same time I'll be looking for some bandits and some weaponry I can take from them. Burdock. Yeah, but I really want to have one level up before I take on one of the contracts from the Elder. Because these dungeons can be pretty taxing. Like, I mean, you can't leave them before you finish them, otherwise the quest will be lost and the dungeon will collapse, so you can never visit it again. And that sucks, man. That really sucks. I had to learn that the hard way. Mintwort, sticks, bog bean, more bog bean, more burdock. Oh, and I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, well. It seems like I have no luck this time. Alrighty then. We're going to sleep then. Why is it? It seems so bright at the moment. Wasn't it like getting really dark a moment ago? Have a look. I'm just having a look at my bed, like what time we have. What? It's 7? But how? Is there a bug happening? Because it seems quite early in the morning, right? But I think when we were in the woods, it was evening and night mostly, almost. But I think now it's. This is the map. This is the reputation, the bestiary, which is not yet there. Is it morning again? It is. I think we stepped in some kind of time paradox or anything. Like, this is normal. Like, there's just like, there just was a moment when there like was hours passing without passing in the real game, but I don't know, man. It's this is way too confusing for a simple mercenary like me. Gosh dang. Well, then I gotta sell some of my stuff and yeah. We'll be just on our way. Sell the flails. I think everything metal related can be brought to the smith. The ring, the rope. Keep that. Sell some of my unnecessary herbs to the alchemist. I really don't know what happened here. Like, this whole time paradox thing's making me think, man. Like, this should not have been happening. It really boggles my mind. Burdock? No, I don't want a burdock there. Here. Just take the burdock. I mean, it could be cheap maybe and buy some time from him, but I think that's exactly the point. He doesn't sell it because he does not have it. Well, isn't that an intelligent game, right? Yeah, just let me have a look at the Smith again. I did not see if he had like anything new, or if maybe if I had some money to buy something new from him. Hunting spear, Watchman Halberd, the militia pole axe, the golden dark. No, not enough money yet. All right. So, excuse me, I have to take off the helmet for a moment. It's getting a little sweaty under here. Excuse me. I'm just getting a little dizzy down in this helmet. So just take a little helmet break. Have a little drink. I think I need to refill the horn. Feels good. Alright. I'm replenished and ready to find some time. Don't worry, boys. I think we will find it this time. I can feel it. We will find it eventually. And I mean, the more bandits or anything we will encounter on the way, the better. Nope. Speak of the devil. Well, that didn't work too well. Man. This one really beat us up, man. Just give me... reloading. Our legs and our left side got pretty bruised, so... I will apply some ointment on my leg. But I think the rest can be healed by walking. It's not so bad. A few bruises here and there. We will survive that. Just eat some berries. Yeah, I think I will just follow the road. And see what we will find. Fleaward. No bear? I think this was the spot where we found the bear last time. Hope it's gone now. Spearmint, I mean I already have that, but you know. Doesn't hurt to have a little more and sell it. A tit spotted. A tit. Just need to correct my posture. Oh, there's company. There's some friends. Nope, I didn't want it to move. I just... Ah, come on. I think I fucked this up. Ow. Ow. Well, yeah, this happens when you are not paying attention to what you're doing. Because I just took a step and, yeah, I shortened the distance between me and the thug, and yeah, then the next shot with the crossbow would have been, yeah, a hit or miss thing, basically, quite literally, but yeah. But look, it's another homemade sword. We can use this and give it to the blacksmith. That's good. That's at least one of our quests, of our little side quests fulfilled, so that's good. Reloading crossbow. If now we will just find the time. Oh, there's an altar.
Is it? Oh, it's a grave. Yeah, I could use... this is another thing. I can use a shovel to dig up graves, but if I do that too often, my sanity will suffer. Because, I mean, let's face it, even if you're like a really rock-hard motherfucker, you cannot just open up some graves and not go a little crazy in the head, right? I mean, I would imagine. I would feel pretty bad digging up a grave in real life, so yeah, it would hurt my consciousness, I think. Like, I wouldn't do it, man. I don't wanna... Whoop. I wanna dig up graves, man. Just wanna gather some time. It would be nice to have some time. How about my... Oh, my torso got a little bruise. I will apply some ointment. Better. I just want some time, man. This can't be so hard. I mean, time shouldn't be that rare to find, right? I mean, time is not that rare of an herb. Or am I mistaken there? Yeah, but I don't want any rhubarb. Oh, enemies? What? Nice. And just a hit on the other one, and I think I can hit one more time. Alright. Ha! Now that's nice. Now the other one is immobilized and knocked back, and so he cannot attack me while I can deal with the other one. Ah, yes. But you will not come far. Oh! Oh! Ah! I just shot him in the back. Ooh. He just received a crossbow bolt in the shoulder or anything. Nice. I mean, it's gruesome, but still nice for me to have a good roll like that. We got quite an arsenal here. And we already have gathered over the half of the experience we need to level up. Come on, man. All I want now is the time. Just give me the time. Just a little time. Please. Oh! I did not... again, I did not pay attention to these fellas. Nice. There you go. Ah, he was not immobilized. Whoop. Now I will kill this one. And then I will kill this one. Ooh. Man. For a moment I thought I was done. Yep, inventory management is everything. Like, as you can see, this inventory is pretty limited. So I really have to think twice about what I take with me and what not, and what might be more valuable than other things. I think I should rest a little, because next time I encounter yeah, I will just go into rest mode. You can use rest mode, so then your vision is impaired, but you basically recover. But if I take a hit in this resting position, I will take a lot of damage. So yeah, just make sure that there's no one around when you rest. And I'm hungry already, so we eat some of this meat. Still quite hungry. I think I should forage for some berries. Maybe reload the crossbow in case we run into any thugs. Being ready for anything. Aren't there any berry bushes? There are berry bushes.
Give me some berries. Oh, I don't have enough room. That's no, I don't care. I just eat everything you give me. Oh, my immunity is a little. My morale and immunity are a little damaged. Well, maybe finding some time would increase my morale, but what do I know? More berries. I hope I don't get dysentery from eating so many berries. You know, the absence of time in this game is really upsetting me. Really upsetting me. I'm pretty sure as soon as I stop looking for the time, it will pop up somewhere miraculously. Well, I will probably just head back to Osbrook for a short rather. Give the swords to the smith, so that will give me some experience points and money as well. Maybe I can buy a better weapon with the money I earned from that contract. But at least I will get some more money from the other weapons I found, so... yeah, we good. Excuse me. Feeling just a little stiff in the neck. Did some sword training today, and still a little beat up. Got a few hits on my hand today. Nothing serious, just some small bruises, but yeah, I'm a little tired. Take the spearmint and this and that. Soporific. Yeah, well, thank you, Mr. Herbalist. Frid. To the blacksmith. And drinking some water and refilling the water skin. Hello, Jabbar. I finished your task. This will do. Here's your money. Understood. 250 crowns. Nice. Very nice. I can sell you the sword. Now I could buy a better spear now. So we've got quite a few choices here. A militia pole axe. Oh no, this is actually an axe. Or it counts as an axe. Alright, so this one is out of the question. The man catcher. Interesting. Because of the immobilization chance, but damage wise it's actually weaker than the standard spear. Hunting spear, pretty nice. Good accuracy and good immobilization chance. Good armor penetration. I think the armor penetration is the same. The Watchman Halberd is interesting because it does a mix of slashing and piercing damage. It doesn't have as much armor penetration, but it has a block chance, which is pretty nice. Since we're not able to use a shield. Having a small block chance would actually increase our defensive abilities. And it has a good accuracy, but it is quite heavy. It uses much more energy. But it might be an okay trade-off. The Göndark has a little crushing, but mostly piercing. Good armor penetration, good body part damage. A bleed chance, a daze chance, a stun chance. Good accuracy. But I feel the Watchman Halberd is actually a good choice, I'd say. I mean, it will make my abilities a little more costly. But the block chance is actually pretty good, especially in the beginning. I think the block chance will save a life in the beginning. So, gonna buy the halberd, equip it, and I sell this old spear. Very nice, very nice. I think I can repair some... Can you repair the helmet? Ooh, ooh, I see. Our helmet is in bad condition, actually. 91 of 250 durability. Alright. We need over 500 crowns to repair that thing. Alright. Might be worth it. 14 protection then and lots. Yeah, well. I think about it. Maybe that will be my next investment. Although better armor would be nice as well. Hello, jerk. No, not jerk. Jerk. What are you selling? I have some wooden weapons for you I don't need, so take them. My bolts are getting a little... Oh wow, a pilgrim staff and it's doing 1 sacred damage. Interesting. I will have a look at the tailor. Maybe he has some new wares I can afford, actually. Hello. Gloves, leather braces, a hood. Yeah, nothing that really... Oh, but he can repair my kaftan, which got a little damaged. And also my shoes and my gloves. Alright. Got some repairs done, got a new weapon. This is good. Okay, so I guess I will follow the road into the forest. Also because I want to look for the Thyme, but I think... Ooh, but also because there will be lots of bandits there. And yeah, as I said, I really want to go get this level up before I take on any contracts from the village elder. Because I don't want to really die constantly. Yeah, I think this, as much as it would frustrate me, it would probably be a little, yeah, I mean, troublesome for you as well. Because I will always have to go to the forest and to the dungeon again. As you know, I cannot save before dungeon unless I have a bad roll ready. Oh, he's selling some food. I've got 1 loaf of bread, which is not much. And I think it's already getting a little dark already. Yeah, so we will not stroll too far away from the village. But maybe, just maybe this time, the Thyme will be there. Would be a blessing. Eating some blueberries. I wish I had real blueberries here to eat. But then again, I think if I eat too much of these, I will get the dysentery and shit myself. And I think as much as some people out there would want to watch this for reasons I do not judge, I don't want that to happen. I really don't. So you don't want to shit yourself. Yeah, don't worry, J. Crow. I mean, you probably can see it on my face. I'm really tired as well. Don't push yourself. If you enjoy watching a little and creeping a little around, that's alright. That's alright. Don't overdo it, man. I'm already just quite satisfied with knowing that there are at least some people in the chat, even though you don't be too even if you are not so vocal. I know you're there, so it's just good to know that I'm not speaking into thin air. That's enough for me. So thank you for that. But thank you for your concern. You know, I will probably just jump off my chair as soon as I see some time. This is really all I'm looking for. All I want is just some time. I was just thinking, there's another kind of woods around. Like, these are leaf forests, and there's also called, like, I don't know, old forests or needle? No, it's not needle forests, because I think there are some needle trees around here. Well, these are leaf forests, but yeah, there's another, like, autumn or fall forest or anything, which looks like it's always in fall. And I think, if I'm not totally stupid, this is the place where the Thyme should definitely be. Definitely. But so far I haven't seen any patches of these autumn forests. Which is unfortunate. Really. I think I'd like to, like, maybe encounter one more band of bandits or anything, and then I will have to head back home again. Yep. This is what they call labor of love, right? Because of my love for Thyme. It's getting darker. This is concerning. Oh, there's... I think I just received a sign that I should head back. Like, without doing anything, this bear told me to fuck off. And I will do so. Oh, nope, there's some bandits. I think I'm far enough away from the bear. The interesting thing is I could try to lure these to the bear. But I am pretty sure they will not do any significant damage to the beast. And they will die in like 2 or 3 hits each. So all I've done then would be just agitating the bear. So yeah, I leave the bear. I just take my trusty crossbow. And where did they go? Is it loaded? Yeah, it's loaded. There they go. Take this, fiend. Nice. I think he's bleeding. Oh, that was a nice hit. A nice hit. So, come on, you wanna fight? Nice. Yeah, I just followed him and stabbed him in the back while walking behind him. Poor fella. He didn't see it coming. But nice. We're pretty close to a level up, but I think not this day. Now I have to get back home safely because the bear told me to. The bear told me to. And if a bear tells you to fuck off, then you, for the love of the host, you fuck off. Oh, more bandits. Lucky me. Nice. Just one more shot. Switching. Nail down. Oh, that was a critical. 31. Jeez. That hurt. That hurt me from just looking at it. But it won't stop me from stabbing you. Nice. I feel very well prepared. I think this is the best the game I've been. Yeah, I never been this prepared in a game before. But it will not last, I can assure you, because I think it might be a little boring, because I think it is pretty interesting to see someone playing a new game, even they didn't play before, and like, you know, just be falling into desperation because they don't understand the mechanics and everything. But even when I understand the mechanics, there's like some parts of the game I've never seen before. So I think as soon as we leave the area of Osbrook, there will be some surprises for me. And I never have been to the capital of Brynn. Like, Brynn was the last big update they did for the game, called City of Gold. And yeah, I've never been to Brynn before. So that will be interesting. It's a tough job being a mercenary. Oh, what is now? It's raining. Great. Now I'm getting wet. Yeah, this is also interesting. Wetness is a condition, and it lowers your frost resistance and your shock resistance, but it increases your fire resistance, which is, I don't know, it's just a genius way to implement something so simple as being wet. It's really thought through. Man, I don't know how you feel, but when I'm looking at my little stream window over there, it's so dark, I don't know if you can see anything. I mean, I can barely see anything, but when I look over there at the stream window, it's like I can't see shit. Eating some berries. Alright. And we're back in Osbrook, I think. I hope the time is not, like, running again. No, but it's still night. That's good. No time delusion here. Now it's really night, and I'm gonna go to the inn and have a little sleep. First I'm getting a little dry. And cook some of my mushrooms. Maybe buy something to eat here. Do you have something? Like a flat bread? Yeah, I take that. Thank you, Cora. Yeah, that will do. So now this prick goes into his sleeping chamber. Good night. I think I will put the herbs in my chest because, yeah, they are not going anywhere and they are just clotting up my inventory, so I can carry more stuff with me. It's 4. Oh, I can sleep until 4, so it's 3. Yeah, let's sleep until 9. That should suffice. on, move it. Yes. It's alright, man. Alright. Why is it still raining? This is depressing. Ah, I've got some new stuff. A bison pelt. Some tender meat. Hello. Got some swords for you to sell. Anything else? Nothing new, I guess. Think you could repair my halberd? Yep. And you can take this one. Let's see what you got hold. Anything new? No, of course not. The gloves are really expensive. Town gloves. The leather braces would be nice, but I'm like 20 coins short. 167? Oh, still. Yeah, I mean, they're not too important. They're a little better than what I have, so I guess I'll make enough money in time. God, this weather is really... I don't know. So I think what I will do now is going far, far to the north in the hopes of finding some kind of autumn forest thingy. We have here a roasted acorn. How nice. Peaches. Some meat would be nice. It's raw meat, but it's good. I can cook it. Yeah, give me some raw drumstick and some moro. And a little sinewy meat. I will just go inside really quick and cook that. And then we will venture north. Cook. Yeah, now everything's cooked. And a little more... it's preserved now, yeah. Because food does spoil over time, and raw food obviously does spoil faster than cooked food. I could have sold the herbs, but yeah, doesn't matter. I just want to find this goddamn Thyme. This is really upsetting me. Oh no, I don't want to take this steak. I don't need any steak. I want to eat some berries. Time and time again. Time after time. Yeah, if only. But there's no time after time. There's not even one time. Not one tuft of time, man. Ah! It's depressing. I never thought that the absence of time would make me so depressed. Oop, excuse me. As you can see, I am wired. One of my wires is getting a little wild. Come on. Aren't there any bandits around? Don't have many bowls left. Many of them just got got kaput. I think I'm gonna explore the tiles a little more, because sometimes they're like little bandit camps or anything around, and sometimes you find some nice loot and spoils. Maybe find some Manshire brandy for the drunk guy in front of the inn. Or maybe I find a quick death. You never know. This is the fun of this game. You don't know what to expect. Anything can happen in a reasonable range, but and I mean, my chances to find some time are definitely higher if I uncover all the clouded parts of the map. Even though it's a little more time consuming and probably not that exciting, but I mean, it's a means to an end. As soon as we find the time, I mean, there are now two outcomes. Either we find the time or we level up, and as soon as we level up, I will take on a contract for the Elder, and then we will do some dungeoneering. Oh, there's a point of interest. Get the crossbow, boys. We're gonna sneak in on these guys. Oh! What? Ah, oh, I just get enough experience from discovering this point that I leveled up. I think I will just invest, because I think I will not use up any turns by doing that. So, now. So what I need to invest now are strength, agility, vitality, perception. Yeah, well, mostly anything. But I think agility... Yeah, agility is probably what I need the most, because there's dodge chance, hands efficiency, counter chance. Yeah, I think it's good to hit better, not fast, and not harder with the spear. Especially when I can unlock these. I mean, weapon damage and armor damage is alright. Yeah, agility. Bad. And then I'm just thinking of maybe some survival gear. Cauterizing wounds is interesting. Skinning is interesting, but since we're not go hunting. Combat mastery is actually a pretty interesting tree. But I think... A war cry, interesting. Athletics are interesting, I think. A mighty kick deals 10 crushing damage with 51% chance to inflict knockback. Staggering. Not this time. Grants plus 50% fortitude for 5 turns upon receiving a negative physical or mental effect. Being immobilized or knocked back by an enemy grants plus 15% movement resistance for 5 turns, receiving a stun-based stagger. Interesting. This one is making us a lot more sturdy. A leg sweep. Delivers a strike to 3 adjacent targets. Deals 7 crushing damage. Nice. Ooh, disengage is interesting. But I think I will focus on the spear skills first. I will take no retreat, because that will give me some some bonuses if I just stand on the same place the whole time. Alright. Got him! Come on. You wanna fight? You can have a fight, man. There goes my bolts. Come on, there gotta be more of you guys. Damn it, my accuracy is not really good. Oh, these are a lot. But my halberd is quite strong. I like that. Spare me? Never. So what's with this dude? Gotta reload the bow, the crossbow. Where are you, you bastard? Come and face me. Nah, don't surrender. Fight me. Well, that's what you get for being a starving vagrant who has been drove out from his farm by some knights or soldiers, and now you have to fight for your life and fend for yourself in the wilderness. Now I feel really bad. Anyway, no time for remorse. This is very nice. I can use this camp now as a sleeping spot to save my progress, which is awesome. Oh, and now this chest is locked, so I will pick it. Hopefully. Nice. Ooh, an aquamarine. This is quite valuable. And a unidentified shield. Interesting. Very interesting. I like that. Some bits and bobbles. You can sell these. Still pretty nice. Yeah, these are quite some nice trinkets. Ah, we found that. Sorry, I just bumped my ankle into some side of my chair. Very good indeed. Yeah, eat some of this. Then drink. Have a little drinky drink. I think I'm gonna sleep for just an hour. Just so I save the progress I've made so far. What concerns me is that my immunity is slowly going down. I don't know if it's because I'm in the rain or if I eat too many berries, but this concerns me a little. Ooh, I think this is the other forest I was talking about. There in the north. Guys, I'm pretty sure that there's thyme to be found. I am almost certain. Crossbow is loaded. That's good. I think I will stay away from the berries for now, because my resistance, my immunity is going down. So don't know if berries are the best food to rely on when your immunity is going down. Yes, this is definitely the pine forest. This is what I was looking for. The pine forest will have thyme in it. I swear on the host. Enemy? Who? Where? Where are the enemies? Bandits. Great. Come on, bastard. Come here and get some. Yeah? You wanna fight? Wanna fight, cunt? Yes. We're unstoppable. 1,000 experience points for the next level. That's good. We can do that. So I can pretty much smell the thyme at this point, right? There must be, like, there's got to be thyme around here. here in the pine forests. Sure. I'm quite sure, really. Sometimes I read pine cone and I think it's called a thyme cone, but what is a thyme cone anyway, so... Nah, come on, there must be thyme around here. Come. Don't keep me hanging, man. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is like some sort of... What's called a fissure? What did this fissure? I hope there's no troll around. That would be. I mean, forget everything I talked about. I told you about bears and wolves. The troll. That is Armageddon there. This is Armageddon on two feet. Never encountered him myself, but I saw some footage of some guy battling him. It's bilberry shrub. What's this? Oh, these are bilberries. Yeah, but I don't want any bilberries, man. I want thyme. I need the good stuff. Bilberries. I don't need them. All I need is thyme. Where is the thyme? Oh, there's a boar. It's not what I was looking for, but boars? Yeah. Still dangerous. I would say a single wolf is weaker than a single boar. A pack of wolves is stronger than a single boar, but a single boar, yeah. You still don't want to mess with them. I mean, it's common sense, right? This game really teaches you common sense because you fucking don't want to run after a fucking boar you encounter in the forest. Man, these fissures are concerning me because I think they might be from a troll. Ah! No. Gotta run, boys. The boar, we agitated it with our presence. This ain't good. Lingonberries. Ah! Sorry, guys, but there's a wild boar behind me. I think I don't have time to fight you. But I will anyway. Come on, I don't have time for you, man. Should have just stayed there. Oh, I got quite a full inventory now, but I think the boar just let off me. Let me off the leash, off the hook. That's good. Man, but I am really disappointed that I didn't find any thyme at this point. This is really depressing. And it's already... Oh, what was it? Just a deer, right? Not a wolf or anything, just a deer. A deer. Good. Can I just eat? Why not? Well, if you don't let me eat, then so be it. Please. I wanna live. Fucking. Alright. I almost choked there. Because there was just 3 wolves in one spot. This would have been a death sentence. I'm not kidding and I'm not exaggerating. Oh. I'm pretty sure I did not kill these guys. I am pretty sure these guys got attacked by the wolves. But they have moved a little to the right, so... No, it was the boar! They messed with the boar! Fools! Fly! Man. Yeah, this is pretty neat about the game too, because like the game does calculate encounters in the wild, like between these boars and the bandits, so they were just spawned close to each other, and everything moves. Like when I do a move, everything in the world moves as well. So at some point these bandits and the boar just ran into each other, and yeah, well, the boar won the argument and basically just ended their life subscription. So, and that's what which is just proving my whole point. You don't mess with a boar in the wild. I mean, there's some like RPG games where you just mindlessly chase after any wild animal you see. But this game nailed the feeling of being just a puny human in a big world of dangerous predators. And I think this situation pretty much proved my point there. You don't mess with a boar, man. It's just not common sense. I mean, these guys might have just fought for their lives because the boar just, engaged them, but then they were just foolish to engage in this fight anyway. Like when a boar comes to you, you run. You run for your goddamn life. The only thing that could keep me from running from boars if there were time nearby. Nah, that's not true. I think even the time wouldn't convince me. I would mark the spot on the map where I found the time, and then I would run like the hell out of there. You cannot win a fight against a raging boar. It just doesn't work this way. Okay, but now we leveled up, so yeah. We will go back to Osbrook and then I will take on my first contract. Let's see how that goes. The good thing is, this camp is located here, this fortress and there, so I can use this as a base, as a safe in case I will die. So that's a pretty good map layout there. Quite advantageous, I dare say. Excuse my stiff neck. Sword practice does this with you. Is it getting morning? Is it be morning again? It sounds like it. So either I walked through the whole night and I didn't realize it, or this game has weird time skips. I don't know, man. Yeah, I will sleep anyway, just to save my progress. So it doesn't really matter. No, this guy is going to sleep now, so... Alright, so what time is it? It's 4 in the morning. A little less sleep. Now we're thirsty. Yeah, these are my herbs, which I already gathered. How's my hunger? Just gonna eat the sinewy meat. selling some stuff. Waiting for the shops to open. Yeah, got some swords and a copper ring. Ooh, what you got here? A peasant scythe. Watchman Halberd, malicious bear. Wow. A spiked war club. Now that's a monster. It's a real monster. So he gives me... yeah, I can sell the nails. He will give me 94 for the aquamarine. Maybe there's someone who will give me a little more. Just a little. A large club. Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe I should buy some bolts. Just, you know, just for keeping the crossbow as a side weapon. I mean, I got like 10 bolts left. 100, 100 is, yeah, well, yeah, not yet. I don't feel the need for that yet. Got anything you hold? Ooh, a pet quaif. It's nice. Oh, a belt. I am missing a belt. So let's. Ooh, a doublet, a doublet. Yeah, well, so Velmir's embroidered kaftan and the doublet. Well, they don't take. They're not too different in their stats. The padded leather vest is pretty good. And the traveling cape is pretty nice as well. Oh, riding boots. These are good. These are nice. It's not easy. It's not an easy choice. Yeah, but since I don't have a belt on me right now, I think I should I should go for the belt. Yeah. That sounds that sounds like a reasonable thing to do. Oh, 105. I take that. Here, take the aquamarine. Also take this junk. I don't need that. Blacksmith mittens. Nice. Yeah, and I think... I mean, the cloak is nice as well. It gives fortitude and dodge chance, which is nice. But the boots are giving protection, physical resistance, bleed resistance, dodge chance. Yeah. I think the boots are the thing I should buy. But the cape is nice. The cape is really nice. Well, later. At another point. Now I'm just gonna sell my herbs and then we'll take our contract. Oh yeah, and I have to... missed. Unfortunately, the one merchant who would sell scrolls of identification is missing. And that's because one of the contracts says that I have to rescue a kidnapped merchant. And it's him. It's Bert or Bart, I think. Oh! And he would have had scrolls and trinkets and stuff, but he's not there, so I have to rescue him first. So now I have to just sell the shield unidentified and never know what it did. Oh well, don't you? Oh, he's not... Well, I could keep it. I could keep it in my chest and get it identified as soon as I find Bird. Are you buying it? No, you're not buying it either. Yeah, well, so I have to store it. No choice. Yeah, that's alright. There's enough space in there, so no worries. So, but I definitely need enough food for the journey. Because there will be moments when I will have to rest in these dungeons, because yeah, it's inevitable. So this, this vet huff meat, this is good, but yeah, the sinewy meat is not bad, and I will take also some of the drum, and I don't have enough money for this. Yeah, then give me the morals. Now we'll cook these really quick. These meat rations should keep me alive. Good. Got spread and some cooked meat. Gotta refill the water skin just in case. Take a little zip from the well. And excuse me, I'm getting a little peckish as well, so we'll just have some nuts. Mm-hmm. So I think we're all right equipped. Could be better, but it is what it is. So the new weapon does a lot. I think this is quite a game changer. The rings are good. Now that I have the boots and the belt. So we will just visit the village elder. So these are the guardsmen. Hugh, are you the new mercenary? I expected someone tougher. You'd have to do, I suppose. I've been told to provide you with equipment. We don't have much in terms of weaponry, but it should suffice. What can I get you? Choose two-handed weapon? Take a spear. There you go. It's not the best weapon out there, but it's the best we've got. Good luck to you. I hope we meet together. Peasant spear. Well, this is probably a mechanic if you create a new character at some point in the development of the game. So it will just toss you a weapon, so you're not standing there unarmed, but it's usually worse than just starting equipment. At least at this point in development. There he is. Aha, so you're that friend of Verren's. What do you need? Verren didn't tell you? We didn't have capable mercenaries in Osbrook for quite a while, so there's a lot to deal with. Bands, cults, the undead. Lots of places around here attract filth like that. We don't have many guards, so I can't afford any of them dying. That's why I need a mercenary. And what about affording a mercenary dying? I'll put it this way. That's what you are paid for. You take the risks, and I'll reward you well if you succeed. It's only fair. Well, let's get to business then. I have a few contracts available. If you fulfill a couple of them, then we are even. You'll have your cart and your horses. So what do you say? I only have one contract for the moment. Captured merchant. Interested? Yes, I am. Bad news. Not so long ago, a merchant Bert went to town for some goods, but was ambushed by brigands on his way there. Fortunately, he survived, but now they hold him ransom, and we just don't have that kind of money they are asking for his return. I need someone to go to the forests, to the fortress Yormes, and make it loud and clear for everyone that we don't negotiate with outlaws. Free the merchant, kill their leader, and I will make sure you are properly compensated. Deal. Good, then it's settled. Give me a map. I'll mark the location. You have 3 days to deal with it and claim your reward. Understood. Alright, I think that's all I need from the guy. So, heading to Fortress Yormus. Down there. That's good. There are only 3 tiles between Osbrook and there, so I think I will take an hour to nap. So I save all the things I did at preparation. And if I die, I can just go straight there again. I learned from failure, as you might suspect. I played this game. I played lots of the characters at the beginning, but I never came far. And all the things I'm doing right now is a result of my experience with the game. So having a little sleepy sleep. Oh yeah, I'm just going to have to quickly sell the trash spear I got. Just so I have a little more room in my inventory. And then we head west to the fortress. And as soon as I'm at the fortress, the helmet will go back on because I will need it. And if I find some time around the fortress, it would be great. Excuse me, what is happening? Excuse me, my wires are coming off. Do. Bockbean, nettle, burdock, rhubarb. All I'm thinking of is time, man. I'm like some kind of junkie waiting for his dose of time. But I will never get it. Never get it. Boy. Excuse me. Nuts are coming back up. My immunity is sinking more and more. This is not good. Why? I have no idea why immunity is sinking in this game. I don't know if it's because I'm eating like shit because I only eat berries. But, yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, but my chances of getting infections and stuff is getting gradually higher by this, so yeah. Bad things will happen. Or maybe I don't sleep enough. I have no idea. Literally no idea how my immunity is affected by anything. Oh, hello there. Good, he's immobilized, so I can deal with the other one. And there's another one. Man, the crit chance and the overall damage on this weapon is great. Oh, for an early weapon. Oop, nah, don't move. Reload, shoot. Get fucked. Well, that was good. It was a good riddance. So. These bandits are no match for me. Or am I not a match for these bandits? How would you say that? Ah, there it is. Fortress Yormis. It's still very dangerous because the two skulls imply that it's of medium difficulty. Difficult enough, definitely. Reload. There might be some brigands around. Yep, here they are. Ooh, he got a two-handed weapon. That's bad news. Ooh, that could have ended badly. I mean, he's just a ragtag bandit, but still, with his war scythe, he could have. It was in bad shape. All right, yeah, but still, don't underestimate two-handed weapons. So wow, they got all of them. They all got two-handed weapons. Man, this contract really wants to test me. Gotcha, bitch. Can't run from me. Or maybe you can. Nice. Come on, man. I don't have time chasing you around the fortress. No. Thank you. Man. You know, if you know you're dying anyway, just die with some dignity, man. I think I would probably get rid of these things while I'm in the dungeon, but I just keep them in case. Or is there... Oh, there's a storage here, right? Ooh. Oh, a rabbit pelt. Nice. You know, I would just store the stuff in here, and I will mark it on my map, so I can pick up this stuff later on. Good. Alright. Just grab a few nuts. And take a sip of my horn. Before I descend into the dungeon. Alright then. Hair out of my face first. Oh. Gotta keep my earphones in. So, I'll keep it unstrapped this time, because the straps are really biting into my neck, so this is much more comfortable. Oh, excuse me. Oh, alright then. Down into the dungeon it is. Off we go. Alright. Always look for traps. Like, they can be everywhere. Oh, a raspberry and a cold chunk. That's alright. Take that. Eat that. So we will encounter mostly bandits in here, because we know that bandits kidnapped the merchant bird. But down here there are like some tougher versions of the bandits, like big bold thugs with clubs, and the bandit leader is usually also a real big brute. So it shouldn't be too bad if we fight them one by one. Oh, and they're archers. Yes, exactly. I forgot that there are archers. So what we will do...
There's also one. Will be coming now. We will just hide and use the fact that the archer needs a direct line of sight to fire. We will just confuse him a little. And now we will chase after him. And hopefully we will not run into any other bandit on the way. Oh, oh, Jesus. 48 health in one critical hit. And I think he's bleeding. Wow. I just lacerated him. God dang. Poor guy. That sounded bad. That sounded really bad. So, and there's someone lurking around there, so I would just carefully go down this hall. Ah, there we go. Hello, friend. Want to fight? I might be not the best shot, but my spear is deadly. There you go. Oh, and there's a trap. Good thing I didn't walk into that. Just destroy some of the barrels, some crates. Sometimes there's some, sometimes there's some useful stuff in there. Straw, well, or junk, but, you know, that's how it is. Another trap, good. Oh, there's a brute with a club. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes, that's nice. Double nice. Gotta keep the archer a little occupied. Ouch. Yes, that's why. Oh, and he just triggered the trap. Just my luck. And he's just dying from the gas. Oh, he's coughing some red shit. Yo. And he just suffocated in there. God dang. It's really just my luck. But now I have to wait so that the gas fades. How long does this stay there? Oh, now it goes. Alright. Well, that was quite the luck. Ooh, leather quiver. Just gotta sort my inventory. A leather quiver. Yes, yeah, this one is quite valuable. A reinforced club. Definitely better than the peasant's flail. Ooh, a pair of antlers. 150 crowns. Nice. I'll take that. And a locked chest. I hope I can open it. Nice. Some crowns and oh, an antitoxin. Good, good, good. More crowns. Things are going well so far. Take the bow with me, the peasant bow. Yeah. No, not the... Man, the peasant bow. Thank you. I'm wounded, yes you are. And I will shoot you. Oh, and he bled to death. And it seems there are no traps around. That's good. A potato. How nice.
some traps. A rag, don't need that. Wardrobe. Nothing of interest here. What's this? An onion. Oh, it gives immunity. Then I will just eat this raw onion. Oh, he died. Because he triggered a trap. How unlucky. Good for me, but how unlucky. A lumberjack axe. Nice. Is it large? Oh, it is large. An arrow? No, I don't need an arrow. I think this club 25 now. But the lumberjack axe, 686. Well. I think I can use that. The best is yet to come. Ah, I have optimism. Good. These tiny rooms. It's good that my agility stat is so high because that increases my lock-picking skill as well. Some spirit. Nice. It's quite so value. A copper candlestick, it's 20. Yeah, well, more than the coal, so we'll take this. Peasant bow's not worth that much. Horsetail? I wish it would have been Thyme. If I find Thyme in these barrels, I will pray at the shrines. Lingonberry. Oh, and the trap. Oh, that was close. That was a close call. My goodness. Another archer. Well, just let him come here. No. Come on here. Gotcha. Yeah, I need to use my nail down skill more often because it's really good against these archers. It will keep them in. I can damage them and I have a high chance. And oh, a treatise! A sword treatise. I will read that. I mean, it's not like I probably will never use swords, but then again, you never know, right? And it's quite valuable, so I will take it with me. Well, this dungeon raid is going exceptionally well at the moment, so I'm impressed. The optimism is like really what's going on in me right now. So this game is just outstanding in representing the real life. Oh, it failed. Ooh, just have one more pick. Nice. And there's a trap. Some gold. That's good. Just see what's in there. Spool of thread. How valuable is the thread? Let's see. 40. It's not bad. The short bow. What is the short bow? 77. Yeah. Well, okay. I can't take everything. A carrot. Oop, I don't want a carrot. An onion. Oh, that will increase my immunity, so I will eat that really quick. Eating raw onions in a dungeon. Yeah, I definitely need to eat some food that increases my immunity. Oh! I just thought he was going through the trap. Okay. So this part of the dungeon is clear. Oh, that's the bandit leader. Come on, he's tough. Yes, got him. Now I need to take care of the archer. Come on, man, you can't flee. Just take it like a man. The cell key, yes. Oh, the club is quite nice, but I want the key. The med is pretty interesting, good. Ooh, oh, the riding boots. The ones I just bought. Jesus, this is... How am I hunger? 14. Eat some meat. This one. Yeah, I think the lumberjack axe is too big to be. I think these items will give me more. Oh, hunger. Eat the turnip for more immunity. The unidentified two-handed mace. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I need to take this with me. Even just a chance. And I think after I rescued Bird, he can identify this. So, yeah, it's definitely. Oh, what do we have here? Bottle of oil. It's also useful, but what's this? A ladle. Come on, man. What should I do with the ladle? A carrot. More immunity. So that. Nope. Excuse me. If you hear this strange sound, then it's my nasal piece that scratches over the microphone. Okay, so we got the key, and now we have to find Bird and his cell. Oh, more meat. The meat is not so valuable. Just have to evade the trap. Here. There they are. Wanna fight? Come on, man. There you go. Bird, is that you? My deepest gratitude. I don't know how to thank you enough. If it weren't for you, I'd perish here for sure, but don't worry about me anymore. I need a minute to come to my senses, and then I'll follow your tracks, get home. Oh, my knees are trembling. Those scoundrels didn't even bother to search me, so I still have a thing or two in my pockets. Here, this is for saving my life. Until next time. Ooh, a silver ring. Thank you. Well, we've got it. This was rather easy. Why is there a trap in the cell? That doesn't make any sense. So yes. Oh, don't want to trigger the trap. And now we've did it. What a good dungeon run. That was nice. I rarely have dungeon crawls this successful, I have to say. Well, yeah, and this stuff I will just get next time. I'll take the gambling dice. I will just mark this with a chest, so I know that there's treasure left here. Great. Well, there was one mission for the Elder. And just in time. Speaking of time, I wish there was more to be found. Oop. But no luck. No luck with the time. Ah! Having not my time is making me a little... making me peculiar. Oh, did I saw some bandits there? Hello? Are you bandits? Or were you just a deer? Probably just a deer. I have no interest in all these herbs. All I need is Thyme. Well, I will find it eventually. I mean, it's not like this can't be that the algorithm of this game can't be like we're gonna spawn no time because fuck you. They wouldn't do that, would they? Is the sun rising again already? Have I been that long in the dungeon? Well... Ooh, just 200 experience points to the next level. Maybe by completing the task, the first task, there might be enough experience to level up. That would be nice. Then I can learn all the spear, or the first spear skills. Yep. Well, plow me. The sun is rising already. Yeah, well. Then I'm gonna have a little nap, at least. For saving. Or maybe I have the nap later? Nah. I'll just have a look what time it is. Have a small nap. I mean, he's going to bed as well, so what time is it? God damn it. Huh. It's already 6. Alright. Just a little 2-hour nap. That should be enough. And why are you... right, just come on. Alrighty. So is Bird already there? I will just probably give in the contract, and I think then Bird should open up his stall again. Because Bird is like the best merchant in town, and I think they really picked the right one to kidnap and put this quest in the game, because Bird is like the most valuable merchant in town, I'd say. So, got my reward. I'm listening. Captured merchant has been fulfilled. Excellent work. Here's the reward you were promised. Ooh, that's 405 crowns. Fantastic. I will not take the next... I will just wait for the next contract a little, because as you know, I'm timed. I have 3 days to fulfill a contract. That's why I will just a little wait. And now I think I have some reputation with Osbrook. Yeah, look. Now Osbrook standing with me is benevolence. So yeah. They will now give me a wider selection of wares and better prices. Baird, where are you? There you are, Baird. Hello, friend. Bah, a mercenary, fresh from the road. Let me give you a piece of advice. Stick with me and you'll be rolling in gold in no time. He just acts like he never met me. Well, probably didn't. Just can tell one mercenary from the other apart. Stick with you? How so? I have business to offer to you. The previous mercenary used to bring me all kinds of wares, and I paid him generously for them. Everyone was happy with that deal, so how about you and I have the same arrangement? What happened to the previous mercenary? He, overestimated his abilities? Anyway, no use dwelling on it. It's all water under the bridge. The only thing that matters is that we have an agreement. How can I help you? Do you have any work for me? Ah, there's an opportunity for profit. I met an elf at the Brynn market who urgently needed a bison pelt and a pair of horns. He promised a huge amount of money in return. He didn't say what he needed those things for, but what does it matter as long as he pays? If you bring me a bison pelt and horns, I'll share the money with you. We have more than enough beasts wandering the nearby steppes, and I bet you're a skillful hunter. I'm sure you'll manage. So, deal? Well, deal. Show me your wares. Yes, he's got a lot of different wares, which is nice. Especially like trinkets like these silver rings and stuff. He gives me lots of money for these. Sometimes have treatises, but not right now. So we'll give him all the booze, and the gaming dice, and the candlestick, the antler. Yeah, just take the antlers. You got a lot of money, so. The anti-venom I will keep. I'm probably gonna buy an ember or copper amulet. Bleed resistance and health restoration, and crushing resistance, bleed resistance, and fortitude. Yeah, this one is quite expensive. I would just go for the copper chain. I mean, I don't have anything in that slot either, so that should be enough. Well, thank you, Bert. Always pleasure doing business with you. Hey, Jabber. Oh. Oh yeah, I just forgot. I wanted to buy a scroll of identification. Maybe 2, because of the shield. If he got that many. An identification scroll into disenchantment. Yeah, just 1. Okay. I'll buy it anyway. And I will identify this club. A steady, heavy war club. Wasn't really worth it. Damn. But I think I can buy some nice things from the tailor now. Yeah, well, this is depressing. Hello, hold. Nice, you still got some of the stuff. Take the quiver. So now I think we can go do some shopping. Falconeer gloves, pretty nice. But there is a fumble chance. But it's nice. Yeah, what? These have quite a high fumble chance, so these are like alright, I guess, for the price. Ooh, there. Oh. Ah, but the traveling cape is now a little cheaper. I will buy it. It has much better stats. Oh, the padded leather vest. Oh, yeah. The doublé is nice, but the leather vest is much better than the kaftan. I will repair it anyway, will I? Yeah, I will keep it, just because of it has Velmir's name. Alright. Padded leather vest. Nice. The padded coif. Yeah. It's interesting, but yeah, well, if I could repair the Skadian helmet, that would be real good. Nah, come, I will sell the kaftan. I don't need that. Even though it's from Velmir. Well, look at us. A mercenary if I ever saw one. Good. Oh, they got some cabbage.
Oh yeah, do you have any food that increases my immunity? I will buy any you have. Leek, nice. Roasted morel, nice. Barberry, no. No. Give me this stuff. Need to increase my immunity. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to eat more vegetable. Just like in real life. Oh, I ate too much and now I was vomiting. He just vomited in front of the vegetable store lady. That's gross. I just ate too much and I just wanted to increase my immunity, man. I didn't mean to. Man. So, got anything interesting? Buy some pelt. Yeah, I mean, I could buy it from him, but the price is too high, and I think I will not get paid adequately. Well, all right then. Yeah, I think it was a good run. It was a good run for today. I like playing the game on stream. I would definitely do it more often. It's also much more comfortable because, yeah. Ooh. Because wearing the heavy armor for the Skyrim stream is quite taxing. Quite taxing. This one, I mean, you can't really see it, but I'm just wearing my padding, my under padding, my gambizon. And this one is quite comfortable. Really comfortable. Oh, and my rotten drumstick. Blah. Okay, my meat is getting a little bad. Anyway, what I want to say is, yeah, this is quite comfortable in this gambizon. So, and as you can see, I almost streamed 4 hours now, which is the longest I've streamed before, because like 3 hours is my limit with the heavy armor, with the chainmail and the Skyrim stuff. I wish I could stream longer in it, but yeah, at some point I'm just really getting exhausted by it, and I am really exhausted today from just my practicing stuff, but this one is much more comfortable to wear, and even the helmet, even if I put on the helmet, it's still pretty comfortable. So yeah, I mean maybe I will just do Skyrim once a week, because yeah, it's quite the ordeal to do it. And maybe more often Stoneshard, because I think the game has lots of things to explore still, and I think it could make for a lot of good hours playing it. Yeah. And I like the attire. I like the whole outfit, and I like that the Skadian helmet he wears is like basically this helmet. So I like that. Yeah. So I saved, I slept, and I think I would call it a day for today. Just let me get a little close up. Yeah. So thank you for all of you who were tuning in today. I hope you could take some enjoyment from the game. I really enjoyed it. I can say that. I had lots of fun playing it. And also, I really thought it would go horrible, because I played the game before, as I said, and usually my runs are not going this smooth, which might or might not be good for you guys, because I guess usually it's more entertainment when the one who's playing is getting his ass kicked. It can be. But yeah, we'll see what happens next time. So, yeah. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And I will see you next week. I will hopefully stream a lot next week, because I've got some free time, some spare time. And I enjoy doing this. So, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, whoever's watching there. I appreciate it. I just appreciated not talking with nobody and just knowing that there are at least a few people. So yeah, thank you. And until we meet again, bye bye. What screen do I use? I think I will use the loading screen.